Welcome to my zombie apocalypse retreat. That's how I like to call my tiny house in the middle of the Balkans. And I'm here finishing off what I started already maybe a year and a half ago. And that is another tiny house, even tinier than this one. And it's in its final stages. I just want it to be absolutely finished until I'll announce anything, because it has been the biggest project that I put onto myself in the whole life probably. So that's coming your way. But for today's video I have prepared something a little bit different, and it will be kind of a showdown, a rundown of what it means to exist here in the off-grid cabin in the autumn. And because the weather changed rapidly, that actually inspired me for this whole video, because last week was kind of hard work here, you know, like I had to be really testing my survival skills and patience and all of that, because once it starts raining here, everything gets muddy, you're spending more time inside with yourself, no electricity, no running water, no internet connection. It can be tough sometimes, you know. So yeah, just to give you an idea how crazy it was, we received snow 1 week ago. Like here at the garden, it wasn't that much, like 1 millimeter, you know. It was melting as it fell down on the ground. But over in the biggest ski resort in Serbia, they received like more than half a meter overnight. And there has also been crazy sort of floods at the Black Sea resorts of Bulgaria. You know, start of this autumn, it already feels like start of winter, to be honest. And because there is, for some reason, a lot of mosquitoes at the moment, I'm gonna have to take it inside. And it's getting dark, I also have to make fire, so let's continue inside. And then yeah, my little stove works both for heating and some mild cooking. So to do scrambled eggs, super easy. I don't cook anything else here because eggs don't smell. Doing fish or something like that would be a different story. After all day outside in the cold, tastes amazing. The day usually begins by kickstarting the fire and making a cup of tea or coffee. But today is different because I'm running out of water and I haven't had a proper bath for nearly a week now. So I need to dip myself in the river. It's about 10 degrees outside, so it's gonna be a lot of fun. But such is autumn, you know. Existence here starts to be real adventure and hardship, and it's almost impossible to do any other work. The existence itself is the work. So before I run out of battery on my GoPro, I did my office time in a local cafe, and now it's the plan of jumping into the river. As you can see, the weather is not that great. It's not even sunny. So it's gonna be a mission. I hope it's gonna be visible. In the distance you can see the snow-covered peaks. That's amazing. That's how it looks in the springtime when the snow melts. My car is a little bit in the back and it's not warm at all. So you can see this is not for everybody. You know, living off-grid means not being comfortable sometimes. But somehow I don't mind it. Bathing in cold water should be very healthy, so why not? To make my experience even better, I forgot a towel, so it was really amazing. This place I call my little private beach. I did spend a lot of time last summer here. There was no grass, it was just rocks, so then you can imagine it's different experience here if you can sunbath and cool down in the river. Summers get quite hot here, so it's very needed to have a place like that nearby. I have it like 5 kilometers from my house, so it's very easy. And now I'm gonna head back, kickstart the stove, warm up, do some more work, and show you a little bit more around my off-grid cabin. Alright, so back in the camp. Wanna show you what I was talking about in the last video when I did the gas cost comparison. This is what I use when my stove is not ready. As you can see, I'm all over the place. I'm very busy. I'm running out of time because winter is coming fast. And I'm still not finished with the other project that I was talking about. But I showed you where is my bathroom. I also want to show you where is my toilet. And this, my friends, is my toilet. I'm not gonna open it, but what's interesting fact is that this place serves as a shooting range sometimes as well. I do test my bows here, and it appears to be a good distance, and it's basically the only wooden board that I'm not afraid to shoot at. So I quite literally go and shoot there twice. This wood you can see here, I still don't know what it's gonna be, but it can be theoretically more construction materials, even though I might just burn it. I have more here. This is interesting part of the property. This is probably one day gonna be just full of wood. This place, everything under the terrace would have to be full of wood so I can survive winter here. For sure, I would burn it like 2 months. You know, like nothing that way is mine, but it's just a forest. As long as you can walk, it's just a forest. So if I find wood on the ground, nobody's stopping me to take it, you know. What is on the ground you can generally take, but I cannot chop wood on somebody else's property, right? So I would have to be bringing wood in, and that would cost something. You know, it would be such a off-grid cabin as idyllic as one can imagine, right? Like, you know, to have so much wood here, I don't know, it would be cheap, but still, bringing it in it's not what I envision when I have this kind of lifestyle in mind, you know, like the total self-sufficiency and stuff like that. Once I have to pay for my heating, I can imagine a more comfortable possible existence, but it's doable and it's fun. And so this was a little showdown of what is my lifestyle in autumn here at the old mountain. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this insightful video, and if I somewhat inspired you, check the links in the description. There is my website oldmountainhomes.com or my email. You can reach out if you have any questions about Balkans or moving here, buying property and things like that. And let me know in the comments if you can imagine living a lifestyle like this. So until next time, do widzenia.